Hey everyone, it's Mark Harris here from the Adventure Enablers, just checking in for Monday morning mash, catching up what we did last week and what we've got coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we actually have Adventure Enablers race team, and we all met yesterday, thanks to two people on the team, Kim and Leon, for hosting us at their house. So we have 10 members who are going to be racing for us this year, predominantly on the adventure racing side. But also trying to get out and do trail runs, mountain bike races, whatever they want to do. So we're pretty much sponsoring the team, and we've got two other great sponsors on board. We've got the Bike Stop from Warrington, and also Mountain Khakis. They sponsor our team as well. So if there's any other sponsors out there and they want to get their name on a really cool jersey and get out there doing races, just let us know. We're happy to have more people on board. So look out for those guys this year. We're focusing on a couple of different series, the USARA series, point series for that. Probably the AR Cooperative, they've got a ranking series that kicks off this year, so we'll be looking to get points in that. So follow our team, Adventure Enablers. Look out for those guys out there. This week we also went, Greg and I headed down to Pocahontas, to the state park there, to pre-ride and review our events that we got coming up there in March. We have our trail run, both a 5-mile, 10-mile, and also a mountain bike race that's going on at that park on March 31st. And then on April 1st, we have a tenderfoot and a strong adventure race. Great park, amazing trails down there. We had about 3 inches of snow on the ground when we went and scoped everything out, but the trails were still in really good shape. We were able to, actually, we pretty much ran the whole day when we were down there. A lot of fun. We're also involved with the AR Cooperative. If you guys don't know what that is, on the adventure racing side of stuff, it's a group of like-minded racers and race directors who've got together to help really promote the sport of adventure racing. Go and check out the website at arcooperative.org. If you're not a member, sign up. We mailed out membership packets this week. Members are just getting a little token of appreciation. It's a little gear bin sticker and a UTM plotter. And the first 50 members got a hat as well. So hopefully you all got that stuff. And if you haven't checked out the AR Cooperative, go over, see what those guys are doing. We're part of it, and we think it's going to really help the sport of adventure racing grow. We also, if you guys didn't follow it, there was a great race in the UK called the Montagne Spine. It basically follows the Pennine Way, which is a mountain range. Well, it's not really a mountain range, it's a path that kind of went from kind of mid-England up to almost Scotland. This time of year the weather's a little bit brutal. It's a kind of a stage trekking running race, just over 300 miles. And the winner for that was Pavlov Polonsky, and he's actually raced it 5 times, he's won it 3 times, and he's coming second. And we know him, he came out and raced in our Cowboy Tough expedition race this past summer, so good job Pavlov for doing that. And also the tracking was done by Open Tracking. We're partnering with those guys to bring that amazing live tracking service to the US this year, so good job for getting that. And the coverage was really good for that event, for the people who watched it. Great video, great updates, for really pushing the envelope for following those types of endurance races and bringing it out and letting people see what's really going on. I also hit Lord Fairfax Community College. That's a little college that's up the road from here. They have an outdoor rec plan. We went up there and spoke for about an hour and a half to some of their students who were on their recreation plan. Just talked about our company, talked about outdoor recreation and how you can get into that, and some of the pitfalls of running events and how to produce events correctly. So that was a lot of fun to meet up with those guys and get out there and talk to them. For our sponsors this week, we actually have a new sponsor come on board. It's USWE. They're based out of Sweden, and they do some phenomenal hydration packs and products for both mountain biking and trail running. If you come out and do any of our races this spring, we have a whole series of prizes that are going to be given out from USWE. So go and check out their webpage. They are got some amazing products. Their focus is on making these products stable on your body. So usually when you're running with a hydration pack or something like that, it's always moving and bouncing around. They've come up with an amazing system that really kind of holds these packs in place as you're out training or racing. and super comfortable. So come out and do some of our races in the March, and you probably have a chance to win some of their stuff. Coming up, we have a price change coming up for Conway Robinson events. There we have trail run mountain bike and a tenderfoot in March. So I think early registration for them is January 28th. January's nearly over. Where's the year going? It's crazy. So make sure you get over and get early registration on that. Prices are super cheap for all of our events this spring, as it is whether you want to go mountain biking, trail running, or doing an adventure race. Hop on over to adventureenablers.com and check that out. Up for us next, we're actually heading down to Florida on Thursday. We're taking part in the Cauldron, which is a 36-hour race put on by AR Georgia. So we're really looking forward to hanging out with those guys and doing that race down there. We'll be carrying a little tracking unit, part of what we're using for our services for live tracking. So we'll have that up. You'll be able to watch the team. It's both myself, Greg, and Sarah Goldman will be doing that. We'll do a 3-person co-ed. Hopefully it's warmer down there than it is up here. And then actually after that, I'm heading to the UK. I'll be there for a couple of weekends. I'll probably do one of these mashes from one of my local haunts back in Wales. And we're also meeting up with the guys from Open Tracking again. Going to do some training with them, seeing how that they have the best in the business for live tracking, copy what they're doing, and hopefully start to be able to provide that to some events over here in the States. Just to round out for today, we'll do our Strava challenge. A lot of people this week. I think we had 76 people go out, do stuff. I think we're just over nearly up to 100 people in the club. So that's awesome. Greg's got my... you draw.
I
draw. You draw. And then you do. So, there's no shenanigans here. All right. Who do we have? Oh, Sarah Goldman. Action first. There you go. Sarah Goldman did an hour and 15 this week of training. She was 64th on the leaderboard, so good job, Sarah. I'm actually going to see her this weekend, so I'll give her her prize. We think we had, like I said, about 70 people go out and train this week. Britt Mason, good job to Britt. She went and took top on our leaderboard this week. She had about just over 13 hours, and she was zwifting down with the bike lane this week. That's very interesting. If you guys have not done any kind of like virtual training, very interesting. Lots of competitions going on there. Britt came in first, so congratulations to Britt down there doing that as well. And that's pretty much all we have for this week. We'll catch up with you next week. We'll have an update. We'll be heading back from Florida, so we'll be able to tell you how well we did in the Cauldron, that 36-hour race, and we'll update you with anything else that's been going on in the week. Thanks, and have a good week.